Hey guys, so good long, kind of a chipper style workout for you on this Saturday. Just kind of split up though into two separate 12-minute AMRAPs. First AMRAP is going to be a bear crawl out and back. So it's going to be a forward bear crawl for 25 feet and then a backwards bear crawl for 25 feet. Right into some straight leg sit-ups, followed by 20 dumbbell or kettlebell snatches. You could also substitute this for a full clean and jerk if your dumbbell or your kettlebell is a little bit heavier than you're comfortable getting in that exaggerated position of a snatch. That's going to go directly into our second 12-minute AMRAP. That one is dumbbell kettlebell hang clean and jerk, followed by 12 goblet front squats or barbell front squats if you have a barbell, or you could use the slam ball for our front squats. And then that's going to end off with 12 hand release push-ups. So chest to the ground, maintaining that really solid plank position, releasing the hands at the bottom position. With all this in mind, we really need to get our wrists warmed up today. So we're going to start our warm-up with 10 of our wrist rotations. You know, Claudio loves to do these. So round and round and round in one direction, the other direction, round and round and round and round. Trying to rotate as much through my wrists and not into my elbows and through to my shoulders. That's going to come into 10 extensor presses and then 10 flexor flexes. So we'll go from the beginning. We're going to come down. Hands are going to be, we'll go facing each other. So essentially, you want your fingers and your thumbs to maintain contact, and you want to press through to the floor up onto your fingertips, and then back down. We're going to go 10 times. Really should start feeling a stretch here. And then we're going to flip our hands over, put them together like this in a right angle, so the backs of my hands should be touching the ground. And then I'm going to rotate up or flex up until my hands are in a 90-degree angle. So my thumb should be off of the ground here and up. So 10 times through the rotations, and then either one of those or both of those wrist extension and flexion movements. And then we're going to come into that quadruped hip car. And so that's where we are on all fours. Our leg goes back, out, and around. Back, out, and around. So really, when we get out that full extension, I want you to keep that leg locked, and then it's a turn of the hips, trying to keep that spine neutral, bringing it forward and down, very similar to that standing hip hurdler that we do. Good and warmed up in those general areas, just one time through. Then we're going to do 2 rounds of 10 regular lunges, 5 burpees, 10 air squats, hip crease below the knee crease, shoulders up, and then a 25-foot quadruped walk. Remember that quadruped walk? We're up on our toes. We're trying to keep that nice flat back. Contralateral movement, so right hand would go forward, left leg would go forward, just like we're walking. So 2 times through that to get us warmed up. Moving right along into our AMRAP, so 12-minute AMRAP to start. Our bear crawl, remember with the bear crawl, butt is higher than the top of our head. We're going to go out 25 feet, and then same exact points of performance, we're going to come back 25 feet though, okay? So 50 feet total, just an out and back bear walk or bear crawl. Right into those straight leg sit-ups. Great modification for a toes to bar here. So legs stay straight, hands over top of our heads, up and through. Points of performance is touching the toes. If your hamstring mobility isn't on point today, we can come to the sides of our legs. That might make it a little bit easier. So 25 of those directly into our kettlebell and dumbbell snatch. So points of performance with the dumbbell. Both bells have to be on the ground at each time. Our elbow is going to drive back, and we're going to punch to the ceiling. I do want to alternate with this, so switching hands every rep. Hip snap, punch overhead. You can either transition here, which has to be below the eyes, or you can transition on the ground. Hip snap, punch overhead. 12-minute AMRAP there, so as many rounds and reps as possible in that 12-minute mark. And then that's going to go directly into a 12-minute AMRAP of 12 dumbbell hang clean. So just above the, or just below the knees, pop and jerk. Switch sides, pop and jerk. You can also do this with a barbell if that's what you have at the house. 12 goblet squats. So goblet position. Or you could do a front squat with a barbell if that's what, again, what you have at the house. Same weight on the barbell for that. And then 12 hand release push-ups. So what we're looking to do throughout this second one is move consistently. So not breaking up that dumbbell hang clean and jerks, not breaking up the goblet squats. Take your time with your breathing on the hand release push-ups. Remember to rest in the top position of that push-up, not when you're on the bottom. All that pressure is on your rib cage and thoracic cavity, so breathing is significantly harder even though it feels easier when we're in that bottom position. As for the top points of performance there, a little bit higher volume. Again, though, looking to complete that in unbroken sets. Those sit-ups are gonna get a little bit spicy, so make sure that we're pacing those into the second and third round. Have a great day, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.